Everybody out there in the YouTube world, it's your boy Dutch the Damon back with another fun-filled, informative video. Today we're going to be starting off my podcast series to my prison stories. You know what I mean? And this part one. And I'm going to start off, these stories ain't in order, all this stuff 20 years old. I'm going to start off right here because this is the freshest story in my mind, right? Incident happened with the Sunni Muslims, right? Everybody know in the prisons they real deep, and in a lot of places they not ran properly, and they'll be ran like the organization. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, we go to the gym. Now, me and all my brothers, we got the basketball team. So we already got our starting five. The Muslims, they want to play ball against us or whatever for some reason. Because we already had our team, so I guess they figured, well, we're going to have a team. Boom, get on the court. That's when all the bullshit starts. Dudes foul each other intentionally, playing too rough. I see it. I tell somebody step in for me so I can watch it from the sideline and get a good eye and see what's going on. Because when you in the game, you can't really see everything, right? So I went ahead, got on the sideline so I could watch and see what's going on. And I see one of the brothers and one of the Muslim brothers keep getting into it. Others is too, but these two really getting into it, right? And I can see, hold on for a minute, somebody calling me. But I can see that they really getting into it, right? So when the game over with, we getting ready to go back on the tier. Dudes is arguing and all that. I go over there, man. I call all the brothers, man. I'll let y'all, you feel me? When we get back on this, because we all on the tier together. Now, remind you, this one tier, it's gotta be like 20 Muslims. It's probably like, I'm gonna say 13 to us on that one tier, top tier and bottom tier. We all come out together. They ain't had a tier concept yet where the top tier come out by themselves and then the bottom tier come out by themselves. No, both tiers was coming out, so the numbers was there, right? So I tell them, I say, when we get back on the tier, watch these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Just be on point until, you know what I mean, we get up there and see what's going on. So we get on the tier. Soon as we get on the tier, I could see that dude who was getting into it with the brother, he was kind of like the leader on the tier. So he had them huddled up. So I automatically tell them, go strap up. I don't like how it look, you feel me? Boom. Everybody went and go grab the bangers. Dudes come out. I say, hang. I tell the brother while we on the tier, walk around, dudes using the phone, all that, doing the jail stuff. But I tell the brother, I say, yo, listen, y'all, you feel me? Be on point. Don't let none of them get close to you or by you. You feel me? So I say, if any one of them look like they try to bust a move, take off on them. You feel me? Long story short, one of the brothers gets hit in the neck. That's how it kicks off. I'm up on the top tier. This happens on the bottom tier while he walking around. Shorty slide from behind the steps. Hit him. Boom. Hit him in his neck. All hell break loose. Dudes whipping bangers out of everywhere, running around on the tier. I'm on the top tier. I'm coming down the steps. Looked out. I see all these Muslims in like one corner. And they all bunched up together, looking directly at me. Like they all looking at me like, now you got some scattered over here fighting, some over there fighting, but the multitude of them is right here staring at me when I come down the steps. So, because I'm already knowing I'm the threat. So, they got one brother who was the leader on the tier that originally got into it, who was the reason behind all of it for real. He only was the leader because he was the toughest, not because of his knowledge or nothing like that. He was a brawler. I'm talking about Shorty was throwing them joints. I ain't even gonna sit here and cat. Shorty was in the corner like really going crazy. Like he was fighting two brothers. Both of the brothers was small. No matter of fact, I ain't even gonna stunt because our numbers was low on the tier, and there was only one dude who was on the red team. You know what that is. Was cool with a few of our brothers. He was like, man, I'm rocking with y'all. He was over there by himself. He like, man, I'm rocking with y'all. You feel me? So when they jumped off, he was in the corner rocking with the brothers. But the dude was big. So he was throwing them joints, and he was catching both of them. Boom, 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 boom. He was catching both of them, right? So I'm seeing this. It's going down. I come up off the steps. While he in the middle of doing that, I come up off the steps. Yeah, right in top of his shit. With the pick I had. He push away. Oh. He run to the back of the tail. Now I'm standing there. Yeah. All of them looking at me. They looking like they want to come forward, but they scared of what I got in my hand. So they just like backing up. They like they want to come over there, but I'm standing there, and my brothers that was nothing with Joe, they standing behind me, and I'm basically like protecting them. You feel me? Oh, no lie, them dudes would not run up. They would not run up, and they had bangers. They just didn't want to play with me. And I'm not sitting here making this up. It's no cat, real rap. But what they didn't know was that what I had in my hand bent on the first contact when I hit you. It bent, so it was not usable no more. The point was bent all the way, broken. Like it was not usable. But the way I was holding it like this behind my back, they couldn't tell that it was like that. They thought it was still good, so they wouldn't run up. And by the time the police came, everybody dispersed and started getting rid of stuff and flushing stuff down the toilet. They came in and shooting mace. Long story short, everybody that was in the cell with a Muslim, when they locked everybody in so they could figure out what was going on, I was in the door. Go. They was taking off on them dudes. Get him out yourself. They put them on the door. You feel me? Police had to come back, let everybody out the cells again, take the dudes out the cell, put dudes up against the wall, cuff dudes, right? So they lock everybody else up again and then put dudes in the cell who they think they got. It was about when they came through getting everybody who they thought they got was in the mix, they only left 2 Muslim dudes on the tier and me. So it was us 3 left on the tier. I was on the top, they was on the bottom tier. You know what I mean? They didn't lock me up. Even when the police came on the tier, looking for me, they was like, no, matter of fact, they wasn't looking for me. They was doing count. And when the police came around to do count, and he saw me still in the cell, they was like, y'all still got Ash out here? He's still here? Why he still here? Why y'all ain't lock him up? And he was like, man, they just did like that. I was like, but come to find out later on, this why they didn't lock me up. I got into so much bullshit in that in that jail, that I had enemies on all the tiers. I done stuff to dudes on every tier in that county jail. That's how they do it. They separate y'all. Like they won't let you come on the same tier. So I had guys on all of the tiers that I done got and bumped with, mostly Muslims that I done bumped with. You know what I mean? On other tiers when they moving us, they had really nowhere to put me, so they just was like, just leave him there. They say just leave him there, and I literally was stuck on that tier till I went home. On that charge, I really was stuck on that tier group till I went home. It was wild, man. But that's my story for the day. I'm Dusty Damon. I'm gonna be coming with many more. Stay tuned.